Esports here at Newport Richie. We're back. Technical issues aside, we are here and the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for game number 2 in this best of 3 series with California taking the victory in game number 1. We now move on to game number 2. So I just want to say my prediction turned out correct in game number 1. Just gonna throw that out there. Just gonna throw that out there because I can. But hey, you know what? Glad to know that we believe we have all the issues resolved. We're able to get back in here on round number 2 and get into things. We're already in the pick a ban phase, and so far it's looking to be similar with J4 and Riven being banned for Keiser, but Nico and Akali being banned from Monterey Bay here. Not enjoying facing against those two in the previous match. Has brought out the trauma bans here. Nautilus is going to be banned away once again in this second game here. So again, in this best of 3 series, that means Monterey Bay needs to just win this one. Keiser looking to try and win 2 in a row. At this point, Faye going to be banned once again, just like we saw in game number 1. So, when it comes to this second game, what are we looking to see from Keiser? How are we looking to improve upon the first game? Well, I think Mordekaiser off the bat is a fantastic choice. Already showing that they can play something that's not entirely bursty. Yes, Mordekaiser has a lot of good damage, especially some great sustain from his passive with that 1% max health damage. But he can be incredibly tanky as well, especially with his W shield and the ability to heal as well. Depending on how you build him, he can be incredibly tanky, and already seeing something that gets rid of the issue that I had last game with the team comp there. Caitlyn is going to be picked here from Monterey Bay. Caitlyn was banned in the previous game, was the last ban coming out from Keiser last game. But now we get to see Caitlyn go through. Made it through unscathed through banning and Nocturne, maybe? I like Nocturne. I think Nocturne can get... Oh, hello. Hello. Hello there. You know what, guys? I gotta say, I said we wouldn't see certain champions. But in the back of my head, I was thinking we would not see Keiser. But boy, am I happy to see our little Lord of Evil, because ladies and gentlemen, he is evil. You can stop laughing. Alright. But with that said, Syndra is going to be picked once again in the mid lane. I think that's a great point. It worked out very well in the previous game. The previous game, Hecarim actually going to be banned here by Keiser. Interesting. Smear can be banned away as well. I feel like Hecarim is one of those where I don't see him being picked this game. It's jungle targeting for sure on the bans from the Seahawks here. We go into this. I don't know. One of these matches again where I'm looking at the draft and I'm mainly looking at the bans this time. I'm just curious as to these choices here. Again, not something we saw previously, not exactly something we've seen incredibly popular even at this point. But, you know, I'm sure there's a reason that they're Diana going to be picked here for the jungle, presumably, side of Monterey Bay. So I'm not opposed to either. Diana jungle is one thing that we've seen before and has worked incredibly well. She, of course, has that great burst potential. So I'm curious to see how it works here. Misfortune going to be picked up for the Seahawks here. I think as Caitlyn was picked on the other side and left open. So that means Veigar support or Camille support? Okay, this Camille pick. Camille support. I was talking with Nathan, the director of esports for Keiser, Newport Richie here, and he did mention this to me. He had talked about this Camille support from Nova, but I was not sure if it was actually going to be played. Because to be perfectly frank with you, I'm just not sure how I feel about it. I've not really seen it in action before. He was talking about one of his players that really wanted to use it. I was saying it was good. And now I guess we're about to find out. We are going to find out. But again, we've got spectator delay here, because competitive integrity is important. So again, let's break this down like we did last time, right? I think the bans are a little weird. We already talked about that. But let's talk about these team comps here at this point in time. Let's look at it, right? You look at Keiser's comp this time, it's a lot better on the rounding. It's not just we either kill at the start or we all die, right? It is way better in terms of rounding here. But we look at now Monterey Bay, and Monterey Bay has a lot more bursts this time around. Fiora, boy, you know Fiora. Fiora's got some good potential. Fiora into Mordekaiser is an interesting little back and forth here, right? Because the fact of the matter is, Mordekaiser has some decent ways to deal with Fiora right now. The thing is, with that I'm really kind of focusing on is if Mordekaiser is able to get his passive off and just able to dance around Fiora enough where his vitals are not exposed too much, then he should be fine. Should be being the key word here, right? Should be is the key part of that phrase, because if you're able to just keep the damage stacking from the passive on Mordekaiser, then Fiora is going to be in a bit of hurt, and if you can hit your Qs, then you'll be good to go. Again, Fiora and that true damage. If you've ever played against a good Fiora, you know how much it can hurt, and I am curious to see how this one looks here tonight. Get ready to go into it. The other thing, too, I want to look at is I feel like when you're looking at these comps, okay, who do you play to on these sides, right? You can play to the ADZs on both sides. They definitely have carry potential. But you're looking as the jungler, and you're like, okay, Camille's got a lot of engage. Camille has the potential with her E to really get in, especially get on Lux and Caitlyn. In this, if you're able to avoid the roots from Lux and you're able to avoid the Yordle traps from Caitlyn, then you're able to get to this point where you can just go in and Misfortune can follow up and you're just a dive support at that point. But then you look at Veigar and Syndra, both of these characters having stacking mechanics, and I really ask myself, which of these stackers is going to be worth the while in the end? Because the thing is with Syndra caps out at a point with her stacks, right? Once she hits that 120 mark, it's it. That's it. She's done. She gets that 15% ability power. All her abilities have been enhanced, and that's what she's got. Veigar has limitless potential with his ever-expanding powers of evil when it comes to it.
Integrating dangerous alien technology.
Integrator.
So, that's the question. Of what we're gonna see here, pretty standard starts from everybody so far. Not sure how I feel about the green. Moss Tomper on Nocturne. I definitely prefer going with the Cinder or the Ghostwalker. I like the extra speed on Nocturne. What can I say? I like being able to zoom around the map. It feels fun. It feels nice. It feels free. It feels really good. I really enjoy it. But as we get into it again, I think a lot of my question goes towards this mid lane and how the performance is going to be. Yeah, the performance on Akali from Pancakes in the last game was fine, but it's also Akali. It's one of those where if you know what you're doing, even just in the slice way, you can just execute pretty well. To be honest with you, I know some people are going to disagree with that statement, but it's one of those where I found that even when I kind of goof off on Akali, I'm dealing a lot of damage, and it feels pretty good. So I'm not sure how to feel about going into a character like Veigar, who, you know, has to be a little more controlling, a lot less diving, a lot more potential if he can get these stacks going. Come on, let's see it. Let's see the Q. Let's see it. Yeah! He got the double Q off the bat! It's all good! That's what we're talking about. It's over. It's officially over. Look at that. Look at that. 4 stacks. It's over. Game's already lost. That's 4 ability power. Already. Within the first 2 minutes of the game. For free. That's crazy. But it's laning phase time, ladies and gentlemen. Both the junglers once again starting on the bot sides of the map. Here. No big surprise. Anna really looking to make sure she can just clear through early. Not have to worry about mana early on. Ooh, going for the vital is going to miss here. Good try though. Good try, new vital. Ooh, that's a good vital. You can work with that. Get him, Arctic. Oh, swing and a miss once again. Sorry, I was just really curious if that was going to hit there. Let's see. Ooh, good stun coming up from Indeed here. Some nice bit of damage off the back here. The meteors are good to go. And they are flying. Level 3. Coming up for pancakes here. Ooh, the stun. Nice little side step out of the way. Going to be missing the comet. Is in the bot lane. Monterey looking to take things pretty well so far. Caitlyn, of course, with that super nice long attack range, is going to have a great time poking out, especially until Camille can start going in with that E ability here. But if Camille can dive on top of him, there is no escape, right? Especially for Lux. Lux does not really have an escape tool. Ooh, goes in a little bit. Is going to get the shield, but it doesn't really matter when Lux doesn't deal AD. The flash in from Yang! Oh, the bird not going to connect here. That was a bold early flash. I don't think it was worth it. I'll be honest with you. Like, the fact is, the distance, even after the flash, was just too much. You're not able to hit with the Q, right? She'd been able to get the E off beforehand, sure, but you're also super low on mana. And I think that was a big issue there, right? I think Caitlyn super mana hungry. Her mana regen is just not the greatest. So that's how it's going to be. A little bit of contest over Skullcrab. Is going to go over to Fires here. It's going to be just walking away. Casually. Says, thanks for the crab. I'll see you around. Ooh, here we go. Strawberry. Sticking around. Ooh, check out the push! Face check goes around! Take a long way. It's going to flash over the wall. And that's it. That's it. Gets the flash. That's all you get. Hey, that's not bad. It's a flash. It's a flash on a Veigar. Again, another character with no escape tools beyond that. So, it's going to be one of those where that is going to be key to keep going on here. Here comes Nocturne to the bot lane. Actually, Diana sticking around the middle for a little bit of taxing there. Just get that. You can get those Q stacks, buddy. No, the stacks. The stacks, the Veigar stacks. They were there. Here we go. Keiser bot lane looking to push up just a little bit here. Bots out the ward. Here. Now, go. Gonna sweep it, get it away, setting up for this first straight. They want no one going for grubs this time around. Just want to point that out. No one really feeling the grubs. I know I talked about last game if you were here for that, but I think grubs are just invaluable. Especially early on. Going to give you that extra true burn damage and get you these turret platings, which are of course worth the extra gold for every single one you break, and being able to get those is massive. It's wonderful for a snowball draft, right? And it's especially something I think Veigar could benefit from immensely, because the more kills and the more damage he can just continuously deal and just keep stacking, it's going to be good. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Death Realm is popped. Oh, the parry on the Q, but the swing back from the E, it's not enough. Oh man. Oh, go in. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you want to. He doesn't want to. Oh, if that Q had been just a little bit later and gone after the parry, that would have been it. That would have been the kill. But unfortunately for ET, it's not going to happen. Nothing quite like an immune. I know we all talk about Gwen is immune, but have you seen Fiora parry? Look at this. Look at this. Riposte. I guess it's a riposte, not a parry. Nocturne though. And more going for the Void Grubs that I was talking about. Look at that. Beautiful. That's 2. Going for 3. Vitals up. Looking to contest to get this last one. There's the dash in from Fiora. Looking to get the vitals. Passive goes up. There's the first blood coming out from Fiora here. And again, just look at this damage. Fiora can dish out. It doesn't matter. They get the last Void Grub. They're going to go on to Vagar now. And there is no escape for Pancakes. You scream, I scream. Y'all scream for Pancakes. As he is laid out flat on the ground here in the river. And now we see Monterey Bay with full control of the top side of the map with those kills. Again, if ET had managed to get that kill, or yes, he got the back out of it, but if he had managed to get that kill and buy the extra time from the respawn timer and then the time it would take to TP back, that probably would have done a lot better. They would have had a higher chance to just go for the smite on the grub before they showed up. Could have made something happen. But, you know what? Not everything can go your way in the world of League of Legends. We'll look throughout the map here. Fires. He's hit 6. Alright, 6 is up. Oh, here we go. Cage, but it is going to be... Oh, the flash into the Q. Pull brings it back around. That's another kill for Strawberry. But I'm up to 3 already. It's 0-4. Off the bat, Monterey Bay. Again, back and forth a bit on the first few minutes of the first game, excuse me. But this second game, Monterey Bay, I'm gonna just try and close things out. Here we go, get the love, tap extra damage, does lose out on the CS to the caster minion. That caster minion needs to go buy himself a new staff, obviously. Very important, a needlessly large rod. There's the E, there's the stun I'm talking about with the engage here. But Misfortune just too far back. No follow-up, right? Not able to hit him with the Make It Rain. We're looking at items here, and items are at a point right now where there's not too much to talk about. It's pretty normal, right? We see the Hextech Alternator, we see the Lost Chapter, we see a Recurve Bow, we see, oh, the Cleave. Oh boy, Tiamat is here. Oh boy. Fiora building Tiamat? Never heard of that. But there we go. Now things get interesting. The Nashor suit and the Nocturne ulti going to the mid lane. Not much going to happen there, though. I get excited. You see, you hear the line from Nocturne, and it's like, yes, something's going down. Something big's going down, and then all of a sudden it's nothing. Nothing happened. That's what it was. There's a little bit of heal. Go for more Keiser. Yeah, a little hard when you're going against someone that's just all about true damage. Speaking of that, when are we getting another true damage song, right? When's it happening? I need it to happen, I need it. Now, no, they set it for Dragon a while ago, still no one has gone after it here. But, we'll see. We'll see. Caster Curse, it could always happen at the most inopportune most. This control ward should be spotting out, right? No. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I missed the kill! Here I am thinking about Fog of War, but Vagar, Pancakes getting the kill, getting a little bit of revenge. What are you looking at? 67 stacks of Phenomenal Evil? You know what? Proud of you, buddy. Proud of you, Pancakes. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. 1000 AP one shot. It's around the corner. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones here. As Strawberry been able to catch up in the pet department here, as Drake gets started by the Seahawks. It's like they're none the wiser at this point, just going to go for the turret plating. Actually, here comes the attack. Come on, Camille. You know you want to. Beautiful off the wall there. Yes, the loot came through, but you caught out the ADC. Luxult's going to miss everybody entirely. That's going to be another revenge kill. TP's up. Ready to go. Here. Doesn't have to worry about waiting for the cooldown, unlike Fiora. It looks like they're going for grubs. I think that's the play. You get all 3 of these, you prevent the other team from being able to get the mites. You also make sure that your buff is guaranteed a bit stronger from this, putting them at 4 total for the match. I love his Collector coming out from Misfortune here. Let's be honest, who doesn't like Collector? Collector's just a great item. It's a lot of fun. The execution is good. Getting the extra gold is awesome. It's going to help with getting you towards your full build faster. I don't think anyone would ever complain about getting to that faster. Let's be honest here. It's just good. Let's see, Diana and Fiora going to be finding kill onto ET. Just not having fun against the Fiora here on the Mordekaiser. And the thing is with Mordekaiser, right, I kind of talked about before, yes, there's some good potential kills, and we saw it get so close. We saw it just on the cusp of that greatness, but you do still have to play well against Fiora. It's all about your position versus her position. It's about making sure she cannot get those vitals that are so vital to her kit. You see what I did there? You should be proud. I've got more jokes coming up in the chamber whenever they should have the proper moment to arise. How many stacks we at now? 83? 83. We're getting it. It's more than Syndra. That's what matters, right? But again, we're getting close to the point where we're going to see people just continuously veer off, right? You got the Infernal Drake on the side of Keiser here. And that extra damage is going to feel great, especially on the 3 middle ones on the roster there. Just 3%? Come on, it feels so good. Especially if you're Nocturne, being able to get that nice little bit, especially before your passive procs, and you get that nice little AoE cleave, it feels lovely when you can get that extra damage in. Especially in that enhanced auto. See, oh, no, this is your chance. This is your chance. Show her. Show her what's up. You're all here. Get her. I'm a terrible influence. Terrible influence. You need some better CC than what you're working with there. Much better CC as the recall is coming through. Gonna be heading out. Setting up for Drake Pit here, going to be grabbing. No, not our beautiful crab. No. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Scott. Here we go. Strawberry. Looking to get on the pancakes once again here. Fight up in the top lane, head into the death realm early in this fight here. Look for the stats. Vitals, bob and weave, buddy, bob and weave. Oh, the crush is so close. Is he available? It's available. Come on, there you go. And then a revenge kill for ET. Gonna heal up here from the shield. Wave did crash, so losing out on some CS, but got the kill. Not gonna complain about that. As Strawberry gonna be starting up on Shelly here. We'll actually get to see a Shelly this time around, right? This is great. Get behind her. There you go. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hero's Fires, though, coming around the corner, and Pancakes as well. It's going to have to be the retreat from Strawberry, but the flea and the nuke comes in here. Look at that damage. Beautiful stuff. The ulti from Pancakes not securing the kill for himself. But as Govert fires, he can't complain. I do love a nice fed Nocturne. Also manages to finish his little buddy, the Moss Stomper. I'm ready to go. Oh gosh, that Syndra damage. Just, here's an orb. Here's all the damage. Also look, we got the experimental Hexblade. Who I know, it's fun. It's one of those where I think it can be great on Nocturne. Obviously, it's one of those personal preference things. I think it's a lot of fun. On characters like Nocturne that really rely on the ultimate, especially for engaging into a fight, right? Because then you use your ult, you get that extra attack speed, and with Nocturne being very attack speed focused, it works out rather well. Just dive on in with the Paranoia and then just start wailing away, and then you're able to use Paranoia again even sooner than you would be originally. It's great. I love it. Hextech Drake is up and running now. It looks like Monterey is going to go for this objective here. They lost the Infernal, which is a huge bummer against this very damage-heavy team here. Looks like they're going to be able to get this uncontested, though, as the Dragon goes down, and we're getting Chemtech for the Rift here, which means we're going for the Chemsol. Ooh, okay. Let's talk Chemsol. All right, you know, we're gonna go direct to camera so I can like full focus. But let's talk Chemsol in this game specifically. You've got Mordekaiser, you've got Fiora in the top lane. Both characters that can hugely benefit from this, right? Getting the low health and then being able to win. Both these characters having ways to sustain at low health, so being at low health is not as big of a deal as it could be. Whether that just be the heal from Fiora's ulti, or that just be the shield. Ooh, the pull in from Diana. Here comes the bullet time. It's not going to be enough, though, as most of the shots hit. Bot lane as well. The ult coming out from Cinder. Everybody's fighting in every single lane all at once. Nocturne going to be diving into mid lane here, but there are 3 members he dives into. It does not matter. The shield is going to keep him going. Oh, here we go. Look at that healing, though, that I was talking about before. The slam, though, is massive with the isolation damage. And now we're seeing it come together. And here's the big thing too, right? Look at the items on Mordekaiser. He's got an ability 1 in the tome. That's it. That's what he's got. And he was able to do that much through the healing. Now granted, it was looking a bit scary. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong there. It was looking a bit hairy. Managed to pull it back together. Mark fades away. And we go back to a little bit of calm between the storms here. Ooh, highlights. Through the sun, come through. Ult's not back up just yet. Did use it previously to no kill, but some decent damage. Did force it back. Nothing to complain about there. Can't go wrong with having it back. You know, you're still buying time. And that's what's so important. Right? Time is such a valuable thing in League of Legends. Just the amount of time that you lose from backing and then having to walk back to lane, right? Or even having to burn a TP. That's a lot. Right? That's time you're buying. That's time that people have to wait for cooldowns. That's time that people aren't there getting CS. That's time you can move around the map without people knowing where you are. So much of League is about the time that you spend in making the most of it in these situations. Ooh, the stun into the Q. There's the ulti, but the stun is going to keep Pancakes alive, but not for long, as Indie Ginger grabbing himself another kill here. Oh, Camille! Nova! Not able to get out, diving forward to go for some form of escape, but it's not enough. Diana just able to run on through. And my gosh, it's that 100 to 0 that Diana is so well known for. And you just can't seem to escape, no matter how many changes to items or balloon that you make. It always happens. It always happens. Ooh, the pull. It's going to be a dash, death realm, get those extra bonus stats. Bone plating is gone on Fiora here at this point. Passes up, shield is going to be good, but all of the vitals hit. Going to be both players backing away with some injuries, but nothing more. Turret goes down the mid lane for Keiser. Monterey Bay now with some extra control on the map here. They've had great map control so far in this game, in terms of they've just been able to go around their keys. Shelly is up. I know we got this fight here, but Shelly is here. Here we go. There's the charge. No one going to be driving her this time. Doesn't actually get the turret with the charge. But that's alright. Does bring down the turret now even in the mid lane. And that bot turret got taken down a little while ago. And the map control from Monterey has been way better. They just have a lot more freedom. The ulti! There it is! That's the Vigar combo! I stun you and then I push all my buttons and you die. That's it. That is how it goes. It's not nearly as, not nearly as big of a spectacle as Overwatch when you Reaper and you push Q and everybody dies, but still quite the spectacle. Chemtech Drake is up, and looks like Keiser is gonna go straight for here. Lux kind of poking her head out here, but it looks like, oh, really? Come on. Really? Baron play. Okay. Okay, Keiser gets Chemtech, but I'm curious. This Baron play goes through. This could be interesting. Baron, of course, got a new moveset as well this season, depending on the different forms that he takes. In a game, the Baron Pit will change as well. Here. Go through. Looks like Kaiser's caught on those. They get the ping. They realize, hey, where is everyone on the map? 2500 HP in smite range, and it's over. Not there in time to stop it. Okay, ET. Making the smart decision, backing up. Everyone did just back, though. For Monterey Bay. Everyone just decided to back. Here we go, the pings. It looks like they're going for an ARAM. All mid. Just push it down. They're looking to finish this early game. They're looking to just bring us to a point where super minions can start going, inhibitors can start being down. And you can look at the game and you can say, you know what? It's looking a little hopeless, as now the rift has changed entirely. We've made past the 20-minute mark. Buffs are now going to be team-wide, so as soon as this blue buff goes down, everyone on Keiser will receive the blue buff. A fun new change, with some interesting caveats to it, the fact that, yeah, sure, everybody gets the buff, and that's great and all, but you always know that, hey, someone was just at blank camp. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. What? How many stacks? 147 stacks. There's another kill here for Keiser, but it's coming back through. Fiora gets out with the flash, but then kind of backed up a bit. Interesting. Here we go. Now Fiora parry is going to miss here. Riposte, excuse me, is going to miss. And oh, a rough fight there. That's Baron buff down on everyone except for Indeed. Oh boy. Wow, a good Baron take, but the damage is just on the side of Keiser. Here. And again, it's like I talked about when it comes to the scaling. Syndra's scaling only goes so far compared to Igar's, which is in. Oh, the ulti coming up pretty early. Nice shot from the back line, though. That brings down Fires. So they get the jungler. A semblance of a vengeance from Monterey Bay here. But 2 turrets for the side of Keiser, and all those kills is going to be a nice change in momentum for them here, especially from the start of the game, bringing us to this point. There's the red buff, going up on the entirety of Monterey Bay. Now we had a point where both teams kind of recollect themselves and decide what they want to do next. Again, Indeed, the only one with the Baron buff at this point in the game. He's just gonna try and push as much as possible. That's what you'd want to do, right? You get to this point, you've got a Baron buff you want to push, you gotta make the most of it, especially if you're the only one that has it. But the back, get some items. It's going to cost some of that time here. And you know, what does a mage need? A gun. So obviously that's what Syndra buys here. Can't say I'm surprised, it's a great item, just being able to stack those up, come into a fight, and then just... Here's that nice extra burst that can also go to other targets. It's wonderful. It is simply wonderful as everyone's setting up. You know the vision is there. Red buff for Keiser. Backing off. The site's not worth the wait. They're actually going to leave. Do you look at this point in the game again? Like I was saying, this is like okay, interesting ulti. Getting a little bit of damage on the Camille. I don't know if that was just like a scare tactic ulti or what. Is kind of like a waste. Yes, me. There have been situations where players have just gotten away barely. Kills. Oh, here we go. Speaking of, ET in the bush, they know he's there, there's no escape. Manages to sidestep the bear trap, there's the flash, but doesn't matter, there are 4 of them until the death realm comes out. Oh, you better run, Syndra! You can't escape from him in here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. And then he realized the entirety of Indeed's team was just waiting for him to pop back out. Went to Brazil and came back to find the entirety of U.S. Marshals there. Ooh. Hourglass King popped a little bit late, so it's not really going to matter here. Smiley going down here as well. TP coming in from Fiora, but it's way too little, way too late here. Okay. Yeah, that was just big misplay from Monterey there. We saw the Hourglass coming out late. We saw the TP coming in way too late. And now, Keiser, yes, they still got to worry about some lanes here, but they're in a much better spot. Up 6 kills. Still down in gold, granted. But they've got better map control right now. They could be setting up vision for Baron. That's what I would like to do, is make sure you've at least got a ward or 2 ready to go there. Like you see in the ping chat there, 20 seconds on the clock for Baron, and this Baron is going to be incredibly important. Yeah, they got 2 counterattack, and they're 1 away from Soul at this point. But this Baron, unless they can get some more kills like last time, then it can be a problem. All it takes is a good push. They can bring it all together. All it takes for Monterey is decent kill here, a little bit of a slightly ignored push down in the bot lane, and all of a sudden this game falls apart. Keiser again down about 1,500 gold at this point. Be interesting to see Keiser decide to do. Everybody kind of prepping up, but look at Spancakes here defending that bot lane despite the big call to go up. He's got the TP. My guess is you just keep him down there. Same with Indeed. They're just gonna stay down there, wait for a chance to be up. Stun not going to connect. Even if, yeah, the Ludens echo a little bit too. Syndra acknowledging the TP and that it is available there. Those Baron's up, but no one really wants to go for it here. Everyone's kind of stepping on eggshells. They're all waiting for the opportunity to go in on an objective, pick something, and then win. But if they mess up, and suddenly the game is over. Right? That's what happens when you get to these pivotal moments as you approach that half an hour mark. That suddenly every single big decision is a huge decision. It is no longer just a molehill, and Spancakes just gonna do some zoning here. Oh, the double flash does manage to get the dash on through though, and it's over. In just a moment, you watch that, right? And all of a sudden, it's just Vagar's like, okay, let me just turn on you, pop, pop, and here's my ulti, you're done. It's as simple as that, and now Keiser is going to get a free Baron out of it. Didn't kill, look at that, 210 stacks, unbelievable, for 590 ability power. At 30 minutes of the game. Wow. That's Vigar. He's got that burst potential. If you are not able to stun and get on him and prevent him from ulting you, you are done. No questions. That's just it. It's over. There is no stopping it. You cannot stop the little Lord of Evil, because I am evil. Stop laughing. Will forever reverberate in your brain. Every single time you get ulted by a Vigar and you go, you know what, you're right, he is evil. Phenomenally. Ooh, a nice stun. Never be there. That Baron buff is huge though. Stun coming on through from Nova, but not any follow-up, unfortunately. That is secure anything. They don't want to pick a full-on fight here. They're just going for full map control here. Look at how, when you have Keiser, they've got both these lanes in control as well with the Baron buff. And this is something that Monterey Bay did not do. Right, they had Indeed up in the top lane, and they had everyone else in the mid lane, and then everyone else in the mid lane died. Suddenly, their Baron buff didn't amount to much, right? It just didn't get anything done. And now, we see the Baron buff on Keiser, and Keiser making a lot more out of it here. Look for that tier 2 over on the bot side there, as you can see on the minimap in the lower right corner.
Red team's turret has been
There it
destroyed.
goes. And they've just swung this game around. Now in the lead on gold by 1,000. I hate to bring it to you, Monterey Bay, but this is not looking good. So what do you do in this situation? Right, if you're Monterey Bay, what do you do? Well, clearly you need to win some objectives. You do not want Keiser getting this soul. You do not want them gaining any more momentum than they already have at this point. Oh, the heal and the flash being burned from Caitlyn there. Just to get out of the Veigar cage. Ooh. Orbs, just chilling. Alright, Chemtech drink being started. Fiora's not here. He's got TP. So it looks like this is just gonna be uncontested. Monterey Bay just saying, you know what? They don't need it. They don't need to contest. Also, the game telling me that Red has received the Chemtech Soul. That's not correct. Last I checked, that is the blue team that has it. So that would be incorrect. It's Keiser giving Chemtech Soul, making them stronger as they get low on health here. And like I said before, there are some characters here on this team that's pretty nice to have. Their ability to sustain at low HP for long periods of time means they're just going to be powerful the entire time. Nocturne has self-healing. You've got Mordekaiser with just general tankiness. You've got Camille with tankiness. Look at her build here, right? These characters are just going to benefit immensely from the soul. Ooh, the sun, meteor, and no kill. No kill on TA. Close. Very close. As oh. What happened? Don't tell me we froze again. We were just who's got better team play here. Right, and the reasons for that are you have Darius who can go in and just chunk and just tank. You've got Nunu and Willem who have their ulti for some really great damage. You've got Syndra to burst one person down.
Welcome to
You've got Misfortune to bullet time the entire
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Was that on purpose? No heal. No heal on the AEC. What? Am I missing something? Okay, I'm missing this little attack onto his pancakes here.
Minions have
Like,
spawned.
but I'm still just, my brain's like, what was the point of that heal? Why? You don't need the speed boost. You don't need any HP. I'm just so confused. Anyways, that's 2 summoner spells already down on the side of Keiser, losing a flash on the mid laner here. Here we go, the game is off, and once again, bot side being the way to start both of these junglers here. Oh, there's the channel, there's the poke! Look at that. Xerath doing Xerath things. Let's take a look at the starting items here and be completely surprised when we see Minion TE Materializer on Syndra. We love the little flashbangs, as I like to call them. That's what they remind me of. CSGO flashbang, in all honesty. Not that bad. But, again, this top lane, we've talked about it already. Pushing. We talked about it. This is gonna be a back and forth fight, and I think Darius just has the advantage. All things considered, especially with the ulti. Like, yeah, Death Realm and all that jazz, but you got all those stacks of bleed on you, and Darius can just dunk on you, and it's all over within a split second. You thought that Vagar ult was bad. Wait till you see the Darius get going here in this game. And there's the hook. It's not going to connect, unfortunately. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, missed the CS. It's over. You missed one minion. That's the game. Let's look at it. Look at that. 3 CS up. Doesn't matter. You missed the one. Look at that. 2 seconds of bleed. Just bleed damage. Great for trades. I guess the thing about Darius just has a lot of great potential even early on. Especially with that bleed. Just being able to trade and have that extra quick damage as it goes away. And that's sustained too. Ooh, the stun does connect or goes over. We get that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, for indeed. There's the make a rain going on through. Q is going to get 2. Oh, that hook. So close. I'll scared to see who gets a good hook first here in this game. Oh, there goes the up and over. Nice bit of damage there. Mid lane just kind of going back and forth. Nothing fancy. And the support item procs there. Oh, the hook gets on the Blitzcrank. Stun is good. That's some good damage coming on through. Heal is going to be forced out. Which, hey, there's no heal on red team. Just want to point that out. No heal. No heal, guys. Just gonna point that out. That heal, though. Definitely nice on the Smiley there. Going to prevent a back being required. And the charge is good. There's a little comment as well. Oh, that stun. That stun and hit, that could have been pretty devastating, especially if 6. How close are we to 6 here? Okay, not that close. Ooh, good hook. Other hook response misses. The Nunu come down for the gank, though, is good. Great bait from the blue team, making them get secures. Now he is going to be able to walk away, though. A little bit too far back. Did get close, though. Gotta give him props for that. It was really close. I was expecting a kill there. Not going to lie. Ooh, good dodge. Now the wave. Pretty big in the top side here. One little poke onto the turret. For me. And on out. Now Drake is up. Grubs are up as well. And again, I've talked about these grubs time and time again. Oh, what? 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 What was that? Why? I don't understand. What was that flash like? Were you going in to engage because you didn't follow up? Did ET think he was at 6 or something? You can't have. He was too far away. What? I don't know what the point of that flash was. No Quicksilver Sash, ladies and gentlemen. No more flash. Ooh, good stun from Xerath here. Gets the full combo off. Good chunk of damage. Is about 1/3 of Indeed's HP gone there. Okay, showing up in the mid lane. Here comes Nunu though to top side. Stun is good. Pulls him on in. Has no flash, as we know, but has the Death's Realm onto Nunu. Just wanting to keep the damage to a minimum here. I was gonna say you want to just kind of lure him away. Look to get a kill. Oh, the stun into just W there. Oh, here comes the ulti though. 1, 2, perfectly done. First blood over to Pancakes here. Is going to be taking that away from Indeed, who was feeling super confident. And just had that shatter, getting hit by that stun into the ability. Again, that's the thing with Xerath, right? As I talked about, yes, Syndra can capitalize more on the stuns, but she does need her ultimate to do so. Xerath has that potential. Did require the ultimate there, which is a bit more finicky. Nunu coming up once again. I'm surprised Darius kind of backed off like it was an enemy for a second. Oh, there's the dunk though, and it's a revenge kill. And up, almost 1,000 gold. I'd like to add. Oh. Probably making his way around. But the snowball, I love the snowballs on the map. It's one of my favorite little details of the thing. Going for the void grubs there on the top side of the map. Again, I've said it once, I've said it twice, I'll say it for a third time. Void Grubs is just invaluable. It's so good, it helps you push early game, it helps you keep the momentum going, it helps you build towards the late game. It is just great. There is no downside to Grubs. No downside. Unless you lose it, then there's a downside. But then that's not the Grub's fault, right? That's just your fault. You know? GG Scrub. Get better. Skill issue. Sounds like an issue and not an ish me as the Void Grubs go down. Here, Maokai. Chill out, getting ready for Drake. Keiser. We're gonna go for an objective here. Maybe. Alright. Also, I gotta say, the Pike Soul Fighter skin just reminds me of Akihiko from Persona 3. Which, you know, maybe not entirely totally random now that Persona 3 Reload is out. But I just wanted to throw that out there, put my opinions out there on the skin. I think it's cool looking. Don't get me wrong. Because now Keiser is setting up for Ocean Drake here. Going to be looking to grab this. Going to feel very good on Maokai and Mordekaiser, especially here in this game. As Indie Ginger poking dangerously as Bear here. 8,000 HP, 600. And is going to be the smite for the win. And indeed is going to be able to walk away. Ooh, nice little back step there. You have a Ghost Sword art? Or not Ghost Sword. So. I was gonna say you could potentially dash in and then gone for a slow. But didn't have it optimal down there. Yep. In those pokes, if Syndra can make it through them, Syndra can have a field day. Can have an absolute field day on Zera. Plays carefully. Just doesn't get hit. I know I haven't talked about the Samira much as Samira is one of my favorite ADCs to play in this game. She's just so fast and frantic and fun. But the thing about Samira too, in this game in particular, is Blitzkrieg is scary. He's got a knockup. He's got a silence. He's got artillery fire on his side. Oh my goodness, Pancakes with another kill. The ultimate here is indeed not able to sidestep him. Not able to make it happen, unfortunately. Also, I'm still... I know this isn't relevant anymore. I'm still just wondering about those two summoner spells that were blown for no reason. I just keep thinking of them. I'm like, what even was the point? As the pole's gonna miss here. 2 bags. On the side of Keiser. Very close to gold here, 500 gold difference overall. I believe it's just down to CS at this point, yeah. Darius just way better on the CS so far than Mordekaiser. Darius getting ahead. You do not want that in this game. Darius can wipe out the entirety of Kaiser's team. He manages to just get up and going. I love that the things are shown as camp name and timer to prevent spectators doing anything. Unfortunately, we don't have the awesome observer tools of the actual leagues. We make do. Ooh, Pole not going to be finding ET here. One more. Get that CS. You know you wanna. He's done it. He has done it. Look at that poke though from Pancakes, who's just playing Xerath incredibly well into Syndra here, right? Like I said, I think if Syndra gets on top of Xerath, it's over. That's the problem with Xerath. He doesn't have escape tools. All these guys are stunned. That's the closest thing. Is ET going to be fighting in the death round here? But Darius is just massive. Here comes the biggest snowball ever. Flash comes out. Good thing he got it back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna keep making fun of him for I just think it's hilarious. See? Flash coming out. Here comes the new ulti. The dunk is not enough, but it will come through. No. Oh. Oh, no escape from the Xerath artillery there. Oh, snowball. Gonna be finding a wall. It's a snowball, not a snowball. A bit different. Samira's got it. She's dancing. the snowball. Yeah, oh, the bolt time coming out, going to be interrupted by the hook there, though. Hook in response is going to be the Blitzcrank ulti, but Samira just able to dash on through, has full combo. There's the ulti. Remember, no cooldown. That flash comes out here. Going to be finding both kills with a Pike, though. And that's what we like to see. That's why we pick Pike, ladies and gentlemen. That is why he is the best. And you cannot convince me otherwise, as Darius getting a kill here on the other side of the map. To be a 2-for-1 in the grubs. Here. With the grubs, that's 5 grubs to the side of Monterey Bay in California, which means it's Void Mite time, ladies and gentlemen. We have not gotten to see these little fellas yet, but the Void Mites. Alright, let's talk about them real quick. The Void Mites. Yes, you already get the burn damage from the Void Grub buff, but now you get little buddies that attack the turret as well, and it is awesome. Who doesn't love more Void pets? Okay? Void event when, Riot? I don't know. But man, we got Void pets, and I'll take it for now. We've got a Void Land Shark. We've got Void Gentleman. We've got Void Prophet Guy. We've got Void Bug. We've got Void Lady. We've got Void Dad. We've got Void Stingray. I can go on. Okay? Void Octopus. What more do you want from me? Void Champions are cool. I think they're underrated. I think we need some more. But I digress. Not the point of this. Here's the channel. Comes on through. Get some nice damage. Again, Indeed, just having a lot of trouble against the Xerath in this game here. Oh, good hook on the Samira. You have dash? You've got dash, yeah, you're good. Gets out. Dash is a long cooldown, but it doesn't matter. Get out, there's the hook on back. Gets the nice follow-up attack, and the same thing. The Pike ulti. Here comes the Maokai Pike ulti. Still has to refresh at this rate. There it is! Double kill! Pike! Ladies and gentlemen! Ugh! Should I just talk about Pike like I said I was going to? I think I should. Pike, ladies and gentlemen, the best support in the game. You share the gold with your teammates. You get the kill for your teammates, and you share the gold. You deal plenty of damage. You may not be the tankiest, but boy, do you support the team. You say, hey, you need a loan, I got you. I will let you take the gold that would normally only be mine. He takes your funds and he doubles it. It's wonderful. I love Pike. Okay, I love him. He's my favorite character to play. He's my favorite character, just period, in this game. I think he's awesome. But, again, not the point here. There's plenty more to talk about here. Look up here at Shelly. Got looking to steal. Oh my gosh! Spancakes! On fire! With the Xerath here in game 3. Not gonna be able to get the eye because that's just way too risky. Not worth it. Oh, wait. Is this gonna happen? Does he have it? Come on in. They're still zoning. Okay. They do prevent it. I had a bit of hope. I had a little bit of hope for a minute there. That maybe they were gonna go for it. But prevented California from getting Shelly. My days. Wow. What a steal. What a steal. I was not sure about the Xerath pick. And you know, I've had some good predictions so far this series, but hey, you know what? Can't be right on them all. That's a-okay. The Xerath pick working out incredibly well for Keiser University in this game 3 here. And I could not be happier for it. Again, I found out Xerath not exactly my favorite character to play after I play him, but he still holds a special place in my heart. Because when I played this game originally and I saw a blue suit of armor looking dude that's a mage that recharges mana, that sounded pretty good to me. But we move on. Life goes on. And we continue. And I'm looking at Pike to get some more kills. Nova, I expect all the executes here in this game 3. I expect the very best. Because, you know, that's what a Pike player does. The best. We may miss some of our hooks, but we will never miss our ultis. And if a Pike player misses their ulti, didn't happen. Did not happen. I don't even know what you're talking about. But we continue. We continue onward here. Again, Keiser. Looking to be pretty good. That gold difference, though, is the big thing. Death Realm coming out. I don't see too much happening here. Overall. ET just avoiding the Qs. Pulls them under turret. That's actually huge. Gets the full stacks, but is going back off. But the thing is, the flash burned out there. There's the stun. Looking to go on in, but does not follow up quickly enough. Didn't think he was going to make it. Oh. Undertow getting out to safety. Here comes the snowball, though, so it doesn't matter. Nally in a bit of a rough spot. No dash. The ultimate comes out, though. The channel for the slow Ghost Water dive is not enough when they can still see you. Here comes Maokai. Is going to be rooting up all three of them, but it's too little, too late. That's a free kill. Hope you like firewood, because... Oh, wait. Oh! Oh! I was gonna say, I hope you like firewood, because Fires is being burned down. But I was wrong. The Ignite didn't kill. He lived. He lived just barely. But again, back to my previous point, this gold difference is still in favor of Monterey Bay. Especially after those kills, because of the CS. Look at that CS difference on your screen at the bottom there. What more do I need to tell you? The only lane that is losing on CS is Misfortune right now. And I hate to break it to you, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not even that much. Versus like top lane, that's about a 50 difference. You're looking at jungle, it's 40 difference. Look at mid lane, it's 25, right? And because the CS has been more consistent on the side of Monterey Bay, good side step, they're able to keep in this game despite being down 2 kills. And those kills on the bot side really helped with that. Just keep them together. As the control ward goes down, unfortunately, flash again. These flashes have been something interesting. Pushed away, hooked though onto Nova on the bottom. Looks like they're going to go for Nally. Are going to find the kill here. Death row. Ooh, good. Stepping out of that Q there. Would have been devastating. Even the half HP, Mordekaiser can do some chunky damage. If you're not careful. There we go. Look at the Void Bites. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh. Let's go. Look at that damage, though, for the burn. Maokai ult is going to come out. Here comes the Xerath ulti. He needs everyone to spread out. Strawberry. Oh, the Pike ult missed. But it doesn't matter. He got the kill anyway. So it didn't happen. Didn't happen. I was kind of excited for this guy. I thought he was going to make it out. But the boy and his Yeti will find an early grave today as Hex Tech is up. Because we do have the Hex Tech Soul in this one. Hex Tech Soul is one of those where it's good. It's good. It's fun. I think the Hex Tech gates are pretty interesting. That's all I'm going to say about it, really. It's one of those where I like the passive effects a bit more than the actual soul effect in some ways. I don't know. It's just weird to me, the way it works. But it's fine. It's fine. I miss old Kentech. Old Kentech Soul with the Ghost. That was a lot of fun. Basically, old Mordekaiser. Lots of fun. Broken, but still fun. Absolute blast. Absolute blast. Baron is up. Baron is up. So that begs the question. Who's gonna go for it first this time? Getting out of it. See? Oh, look at our little scuttle buddy. We love him. Little corrupted scuttle buddy. Oh, good stun. Pike, though, is there. He's going to be missing on the sun. Ghost Water dive to get out. Here's the biggest snowball ever on a Samira. Nally is going to be in a bit of a problem here. That wind wall can't block you from the inside. Here comes the Maokai ult. Going to get that. Oh, so close. Gets out, though. So close. Yet again. Monterey gonna be making their way over to the Baron Pit here. And are going to go for the startup. They do find the ward. Keiser knows they're here. You've got Maokai and Keiser making their way over. Looking to get another steal here. Is a good Baron Pit for top lane. Come over though. Seeing a lot of the new alternate versions of the Baron Pit that you can have. There's like, just look at all these rewards, dude. Insane. Here's the big one. Xerath ult comes out. Baron left at half HP as California Monterey going to have to retreat. They are so low on HP. Overstaying their welcome. Smiley stuck in the death realm isn't even going to try and fight back. And now Keiser University looking to start this up. And I can't say I blame them. They are great on HP. The enemy is in full retreat. They lost 2. There's nothing they can do. There is no real way to contest this unless Strawberry is feeling incredibly bold, and it looks like he is. Snowball comes on through, 4,000 HP on the Baron here. Comes on through, just looking for the smite, not even really trying to fight. Arctic, though, is looking for a fight. Samiro comes out, finds 2 here for Arctic. This is the Darius I was talking about with the team fights, able to get on through. Gets one onto the Maokai, triple kill for Darius, and the Baron goes to Monterey. This is what I was talking about in the draft with the team fight. Look at the comp here. Look what they can accomplish. Darius coming in, triple kill. Strawberry getting the kill onto Flyers, so there can be no guarantee smite. That's what you're looking for. Wow. I was saying it was not looking bright. They had 2 members up for Monterey, with Indeed all the way back at base. So 3 members up, 2 really available to fight there. 1, yes, the jungler, but there's only so much you can do with the amount of damage that Keiser can put out in this sort of situation. Now we see, now we see it all falling apart here, though, as we get to later points in the game, and this is what I was talking about with Syndra, too. I know she's not getting the kills here, really. But, oh, here comes the Xerath ulti, hold on. Looking for Indeed, just looking to bully, I was gonna say, just looking to bully Indeed. That's all Spancakes has done this game, is just continuously bully her out of everything. But again, when it comes to teamfight stuff, Darius, the new ulti, Syndra for a 1-pick, the bullet time, Blitzcrank ulti, it's all just good stuff. Whereas you look on the opposite side, yeah, you've got some things that can work. And I'll always root for Pike, okay? I'll always root for Pike. But at the end of the day, you got Darius, and Darius is a monster, if not destroyed. Ooh, good pull though. Here, onto the Samira. Bye, Smiley. Again, just when you look at the team fight potential is so much better on the side of Monterey versus Keiser's. Keiser has the Maokai ult for an engage, and you've got Pike ulti and Samira ulti for, you know, a nice combo there with Samira able to deal a bunch of damage and be able to refresh that. Oh, wait a minute, here we go, bullet time, and the Yeti magic coming on through. It's a killing spree for Yi as Maokai goes down, fires down, and the dunk here going to be followed up by a nice quick bullet in the dark. As the triple kill coming out for Yi, looking to push things through. The Baron buffed minions bringing us to the Nexus turrets. Ghost Blade getting popped there, just to speed things along. Look at the damage, and with the Void Mites, with the Baron buff. Look at this. This is insane. Xerath ulti. Yi doesn't even... Okay, now there's care. That little lightning at the end there. A little bit of care. A little bit of care. From the new item. But, oh, man. Oh, my gosh. A great push from Monterey there. Bringing down the bot side inhibitor. And bringing us another step closer to the end of the game. You know what? I'm going to grab Jack Show. This is one I talked about at the start, where Jack Show has been changed a whole bunch. It no longer does the whole suck thing that I did before. You know, it just gives you some extra resistance and armor as you fight. Makes you tankier. So I think is good. Gonna help a lot, especially with the seals. That's why Nunu was able to. Ooh, the Hex Gate. Coming over. They're contesting this. I don't blame them. They don't want him to get sold here. It was devastating last time. Maokai is going to miss everybody here. Samira going to dash on through to the rest of the team. Oh, that bullet time really early. This preventive. Oh, grabbing the Samira though. That's big. The knockup is there. Arc is going to find the first kill of this fight here. Undertow is going to get a stun, but it's not going to be enough to secure a kill. In fact, it will be him dying here as Nova goes down. The double kill for Arctics here, as now the Death Realm is not going to keep you alive forever. Nunu and Willump are just so tanky now. Look at this. And it's the godlike Bree, as now Spancakes the lone defender, and it's off to the mid lane to bring this game to its end. Well, I say that, but now looking at the respawn timers, maybe not. Depends on how this fight goes. Oh, not the might. It tried so hard. It tried so hard. Oh, good pull onto the pike here. That's going to be the one big ulti that can get some kills, especially with Strawberry out. Oh my gosh. You can't write this. You can't write this. Pancakes has killed Indeed with the ult so many times. I want to counter. I should have been keeping track of how many times Pancakes has killed Indeed with his ultimate here. It's insane. Absolutely insane. It's like he's specifically trying to just break Indeed's morale in this game. I don't think it's working. But it is certainly amusing to behold. Oh my goodness. My days. Whew! Keiser on a huge back foot here, down 10,000 gold, almost 12 to be honest with you at this point. Almost 12,000 gold at this point in the game. What do you do? Well, by golly, you better win this Baron fight. That's what you need to do if you're Keiser. You've got to win this Baron fight. Sven started up. Monterey looking to end this here. We're able to do before. The reveal is there. Half HP, 6k. Bullet time coming out to zone off here. Oh, what happened? Okay, we're fine. The league client decided to open. Blue takes it away as Indeed says, you know what? You may be going after me with this artillery every time, but it's okay because it's actually going to be Yi that falls this time. They do lose one Baron buff off of that. They lose the one, which is unfortunate, but they've got super minions in good lanes now. And they still have 4 members alive, and we've seen how fast they can tear through Keiser. And that doesn't require MF. Darius deals tons of damage. Nunu's been decent on the damage. And Syndra, at this point in the game, yeah, like almost maxed out on the Splinters of Wrath here. Look at that. About to be able to deal some serious damage once that maxes out, and you get the extra 15% AP, which is what, gonna put her... Okay, so it's not as much as I was originally thinking. It's, you know, just like 45 or whatever, but still. But still. That's something. That's still a good amount. Ooh, sorry. Taking a hit. Go get him, All Might. Go get him, boy. We're proud of you. We're all proud of you. At least I am. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Look at that, the burn between the mites, grub buff, and the Baron buff. Ooh. Structures don't stand a chance. Stun is going to fall short. Snowball, also going to fall short. But, you know, you can't hit them all. Hit them all here. Oh, Maokai though, in a bit rough, so bullet time's going to come out. There is no escape for fires. T is going to be brought down by the absolute rain of fire. Okay, here we go. Nunu Willump ulti. Oh my gosh, Nova. Just gone. Just gone. I was gonna talk about the ulti causing the slow and all that, but it's just gone. Woo! They are getting a couple of trade zones. We lose Syndra and MF on the side of Monterey here. But is it too little too late is the question. And the question looks to have a resounding yes. As the answer is, hold on. Here we go. There's the dunk. Down goes Pancakes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it took until game 3. But we actually got to see a game all the way through. California. University of Monterey Bay takes home the victory here tonight. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it came down to a game 3 and a fantastic showing from Monterey Bay University here. Showing that, yes, things went wrong here and there, but hey, that's okay. It's not over until it's over. And you know, Keiser probably could decent fight. There was a great chance there. That steal on the Rift Herald looked great. The early game looked fantastic, but here's the thing. Just not able to bring it back together as the game went on and the characters all got built. Stacks were put up. At the end of the day, just not enough to take the victory. But with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's been a crazy road here tonight, full of technical difficulties, full of twists and turns, full of Pike being a champion, full of Darius being a champion with the executes, full of steals, and full of some good times. But with all that said, it may not have been a victory for Keiser tonight, but that does not mean things are over just yet. Things are just getting started. The year's just begun. We're only in February. There's plenty more to go on. So, with all that said, once again, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you, to do some commentating, and to enjoy some fun League of Legends gameplay. Because you know what? Maybe we all hate it. Maybe we all love it. The world will never know. So until next time, have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you all